everyone, and welcome to the best blog on earth. I'm your host, Riley Harris. Let me begin with the Australian National Anthem. Australia! I hope you enjoyed that. So, I suppose you're all wondering what happened last week. I apologize for the technical difficulties, but hopefully I have overcome them. Now, I'm sure some of you are wondering what has happened to the Earth. And the answer to that is not an easy one, mainly because I don't know much about it. So, I've got, hold on, let me put it right in my head. I've got snippets from newspaper articles that are still around, and from what I've pieced together, there's been a not so natural disaster. The scientists in this great planet all got together and said, wouldn't it be great if we made a wonderful, highly contagious virus? Now, this biovirus had a high mortality rate, but for the most part, it was kept under wraps and, secret facilities and all that. Unfortunately, they were not secret enough. And here's where the problem comes in. There were some religious fundamentalists who decided that the work the scientists were doing was against God. I don't want to name any specific religions or countries here because there's no one left to blame, but I think you all know the result. For whatever reason, the virus got out. I think there was an explosion involved that was set by the fundies. Yeah, there was definitely a reaping that followed that. And there was, I would say, widespread panic. Not a lot of people understood what was going on. It happened rather quickly. You catch it, and then you died 3 days later. People raided stores and took a whole bunch of canned beans or whatever. Great for me because now, every home has 15 jugs of water and canned beans galore. On the bright side, I'd say there's a lot less religious fundamentalism and a lot less mad scientistry. Yeah, a lot more space for everyone, which I think was a big problem in some densely populated cities. Not a lot of crime going around, which is fantastic if you ask me. No murders to speak of. No one has to pay taxes anymore. Sadly, the plague only targeted humans. There are a lot of wild animals running around, and I can only assume they're dangerous, but I haven't been outside in a while. A lot of bodies left around. Freeway congestion has just gone through the roof, but I don't go anywhere anyway. Got everything I need right here. Plus I could die. I mean, come on. Survive this whole thing, just have a street sign fall on me? That would be awful. Reminds me of a time when me and my mate Zeke walking around Brisbane and there were people working on the power lines, and one of them, accidents happen, drop a power line, almost hit us. We could have died right there, right then. So, you could walk outside and die from anything. Inside, I'd say you're less likely for that. I just, sit here day in and day out, and, it's gotten to the point where I'd start doing a blog for aliens and mutants. And I would rather not be killed or maimed or studied in any way. I realise I'm the last of a dead species, but I very much like my innards where they are, and I'd rather, not be eaten if you could accomplish that. So, that is what happened, and I don't know what you're thinking. This guy is the worst public speaker on earth. No. best public speaker on earth. And that means it's time for our Australian fact of the week. In fact, 80% of all Australian animals, plants, reptiles, and frogs were found nowhere else on the planet. They are exclusive to Australia. And that does it for our hour-long episode. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you all tune in next week. Thank you for watching.